Hi everyone, having a few technical glitches tonight. So this is the fourth time I'm trying to go live. So you've reached Sarah Wilson at the Words Within Serenity and Beyond fortnightly video, live event. So tonight I'll be doing three psychic readings using different types of divination methods. We're going to have a wee little spiritual guidance chat and a meditation. So please start commenting if you're actually seeing me live now, just to give me some feedback that you actually are seeing me, which would be great. So tonight what I'm going to be using is you have choices of what free readings I'm going to offer. And again, it is who I get drawn to. So I'm going to be using the Universal Prophecy cards tonight. So if you want one of these readings, you just comment Universal. If you want a crystal reading, you'll just put crystal. Okay. If you would like a destiny card reading, just put destiny. If you'd like a little bit of fun, a colour cotton reading, then you put colour cotton. Okay. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm just going to do a monthly renewal spread just for December while we're just waiting for the audience to come on board. Okay, so I'm going to be using the destiny cards for this. So I'm just going to click in. I'm going to go on. Okay, so as I say, I'm going to be doing just a little spread on December, the renewal spread just for September. I do apologise for everyone who's been trying to... Hi Paul, how are you? Yes, sorry that it's taken a little bit of time tonight to get live. For some reason our internet here has jacked me off 5 times now, so I'm hoping this is going to stay so we can do the show tonight. But as I was saying, I'm just going to do the December renewal spread first of all. So I'm just using the destiny cards, and what this will be is it will just give us guidance just for the month. So I'm just using the destiny cards. I'm just going to shuffle these away. So please do comment. As I say, tonight there's choices of how I can do the psychic readings. So if you want a universal card reading, put universal. If you want a crystal reading, hi Gina. If you want a crystal reading, put crystal. If you would like just a destiny card, just put destiny. If you want a little bit of fun, we can do the colour cotton, so you put colour cotton, okay? So as I say, I'm just going to do a monthly renewal spread just for December, just a generalised one for all of us, just to give us a little heads up. It's more on a meditative state, so I'm using the destiny cards because it is going to be very personalised to all of us from these words. These words won't mean everything to everyone. Or they'll mean different things, should I say. Okay, so the energy of December is reliability. Okay, so that is the main energy for the month. So it's being consistent, okay? It's being reliable, okay? The second card is something to release. So as this is a general reading, these guidance cards will mean different things for different people, okay? So the something to release is called gentleness, okay? So that could be our approach to situations at the moment, or to certain individuals, or also how we treat ourselves, okay? The third one is something to reevaluate, so discretion, okay? That is what we've got for December. And the fourth card is something you've neglected, okay? Hi Bettina, lovely to see you here. Thank you so much. And the fourth card is something you've neglected, so serenity, okay? The fifth card for the renewal spread for December is something to look forward to. So we've got patience, Okay, for that one, as I say, these are just used in as a general thing for meditative purposes. We're all going to get different ideas of what that means to us as the month unfolds. And then finally, the sixth card is something that will help you heal. So we've got satisfaction. Okay, so let's just run through that again. So December's monthly renewal spread is the energy of the month is reliability. Something to release is gentleness. Something to reevaluate is discretion. Something you've neglected, serenity. Something to look forward to is patience. And something that will help you heal, satisfaction. So these are used just to mull over, meditate on, see whether these words actually come into play during the month of December to actually help you get through situations or help you with relationships, or even to actually help with your own self, with your own inner growth. Okay, so as I say, that was just a little mini, a little renewal spread for December. For everyone joining us now, hi Tracy. Tonight I'm doing 4 different types of psychic readings. And hi Joy, lovely to see you. So if you want a universal card, just put universal. If you want crystal, just put crystal. If you just want a destiny card, just put destiny. If you want a little bit of fun, you can put the colour cottons. Okay. So I do like to apologise to everyone on board. We were having a few technical glitches going on tonight. As I say, this is the 5th attempt for me to try and go live. I'm not quite sure what was happening with our internet, but it wasn't playing ball. So I'm glad that it's actually staying at the moment, so that's really good. So I hope everyone's had a really good day. Here in Taranaki, man, it's been a scorcher and it's still humid. So is everyone from Taranaki at the moment, or have we got different viewers at the moment? So I'm just having a look here. Okay. All right, Paul. So you're wanting the colour cotton. Okay. So let's just go in here. I am now making sure that I scroll up so I can see your comments. I was not aware that's how you meant to do it. I thought they just popped up. Excuse my ignorance. I found that out last week, as all of you do. So that was a highly embarrassing. So I'm making sure I scroll up now. Okay, so with the colour cotton, you're going to have 3 little mini statements. So one will be an issue, one will be opposition, and one will be a strategy. Okay, it is very generalised, but because this one's just a little bit of fun. But it may be relevant. Okay, so I just need to get your colours. Okay, so we've got pink. Let's see what else we've got. We've got white. And we've got the final one. I want to go brown. Okay. Righty, let's just get these in order. Okay, so pink is your issue, Paul. So you may be feeling less harmonious in your attempts to keep the peace in your personal or your work life. Okay, so that's an issue. So that's something to think about. Okay. White is your opposition. Okay, so this one is basically saying that change can threaten the status quo, or you may be making people close to you feel a little bit insecure. Okay, so that's the opposition. So these are full thoughts for fuel to actually help you redefine or rethink your approach to what we've just identified there. And the final one is basically brown. So that is a strategy. So trust the evidence of your 5 senses, and above all your common sense, and offload any unfair obligations. So that's a little bit of negotiating. So Paul, I hope that gives you some little bit of guidance there. As I say, the colour cottons are just a little bit of fun, but I do think sometimes they are quite relevant. Okay, so Paul, just give me the heads up how that one worked for you. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay. So, Bettina, what one do you want? Do you want universal? Do you want crystal? Do you want destiny? Or do you want a colour cotton? You actually haven't stated what you want. You've said yes, please. So which one would you like? So if you can tell me universal, fantastic. Okay. So let's go in there. Okay, these are gorgeous cards. Thank you so much. So Paul, so good, and that relates so well to my week. Okay, you see sometimes these little fortune telling little old-fashioned divinations do actually come in useful, and they give us a little bit of insight. Okay. Hi Erin, how are you? Okay, oops, told you guys I'm not a professional shuffler. Okay, so let's get this universal one done. Okay, so with these universal ones is they have pictures, but they do have a message on them. So we'll read that first and see if that's relevant, and I'll see if I hook in if there's anything else to be added. Okay, so I'm just homing in on you now, so I can just bring you forward. Tell me. So Bettina, you've got relationships. Now these are a brand new set of deck for me, so I'm actually not familiar with them, so I am going to have to read it because I actually don't know what's written on it. Okay, so lose my glasses. So gather those you love, celebrate family, celebrate friendships, warm hearts, and your sense of purpose as relationships grow closer and enrich you. Okay, so at the moment the love force is really quite prominent in your life here, and it's basically, to me, how it's feeling for you is that you've got to actually use your heart at the moment and not your logic, not your head, when it comes to decision making, and to actually help you just get through some of our life challenges. And I'm not saying they're major, but you know, each day does have its set, and some days are easier than other, but try and do it from the love energy. So that is kindness of heart, that's kindness to yourself and to other people, and really use your empathy, okay, because I don't think that won't lead you in the wrong direction. So I'm just going to hold on to it and see if we've got anything else coming in. There's a little bit of inner work I feel you need to do for you, just to uplift yourself a little bit. Sometimes when we get centered with our own love energy, meaning that we give the TLC back to ourselves, we're actually a lot more open to give it out, so we don't actually always feel that it's always obligational, or we feel that we're always giving out and not getting anything in return. So at the moment, this equally is for you. That is for you, the big heart, that is for other people. So again, as I say, the love energy is coming in really forced to actually help you at this time. So I hope that little mini reading just helps you at the moment. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, so Tracy, you want universal, so I'm just going to stick with the universal while we're here. Okay. Hi Kiwi, hi Corin. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, right, Tracy. Okay, so you've got awakening. Okay, Tracy S, you've got awakening. So people enter your life for a reason, some for a season, others for a lifetime. Look with wisdom at this situation and decide who is there for your higher good. Okay, I feel with this card it's quite a maturity card for you, a growth card. It's about actually getting really fussy with the energies of the people around you and what they actually give you. So what I mean that in a blunt way is, you need people to encourage you in your life, to make you feel empowered, but equally to make you feel as an individual as well as in friendship or union. Okay, so you've got to have your own separate identity, individual and then coupling or friendship or whatever. And you want to be around people who are okay with you having that different way of thinking, because each aspect will make you grow as a person. Here I feel you're getting more of a higher reasoning to stuff. Maybe you're looking at stuff a little bit more or less judgmental, so you're seeing things for how you see the world to you, not what other people think, what you feel for you. Okay, so again, this is about, if you're wanting to grow, you've got to make sure that the energy around you is conducive for you to do that, so that it's not a struggle every time you try and push forward. Okay, so this card is just basically just kindly saying, just check what's around you. If it's not working for you, you need to either not be regularly available, or you need to have a little bit of a spring clean. Okay, so I hope that just helps for the moment, just with that one. Okay, so Erin, I'm coming to you because I'm still got the universal cards, and I just feel I want to hold on to those just for a bit more. But keep commenting, everyone. So if you want a different reading, so if you want a crystal one, if you want a destiny one, if you want to have a bit of fun with the colour Colin, please just do that, and I might get drawn to you again, and I might do another reading for you. But for the minute, for some reason, I just want to stick with the universal, so I'm just doing that. So yeah, please just say what you're wanting out of this. Bettina, thank you, Sarah, very much appreciated. My pleasure. Hi, Gemma. You're welcome, Tracy, no problem. But again, Tracy, if you want that cotton cord, just keep plugging it up there if you want another one, and I'll see if I get drawn again. Okay, sorry, Erin. Right, this card's come flying out. Okay, so as I'm just saying, I'm using new decks tonight. I haven't used them before, so we're just going to see what happens. Okay, so Erin, your card is freedom, so I'm just going to read it because I actually don't know what it says. It is your time to shine. Freedom belongs to those who feel, see and breathe it. You have made it through the darkness, so rise to the light within. So it really feels like you need to come center stage of your own life. That's what it feels like. You need to have the light needs to shine on you for a change. I don't know why I have to say it like that, but it's like you need to be recognized for what you're about. Okay, and what you actually give out, and what you know, what skills and what empathy and all that, you need to get some recognition. I feel like you've been pushed to a little bit to the side, and people are not totally appreciating you for how they should. Okay, so this is giving you the freedom to continue what you're doing, but you're not gonna, which is a lovely card, you're not going to be sabotaged or pushed back by other people's opinion of you. So you just steam ahead, my lovely. You just carry on what you feel you need to do, and everything will be fine. You just keep true to you, and you just don't worry trying to please everyone. You just can't do it. Just please you, and then that good energy will ricochet out to your nearest and dearest, and things will sometimes little quarrels or little things just get softened out once you are actually doing your mojo for you. I hope you understand that. So again, that's for you, my lovely Erin. So again, guys, keep asking me what you would like. So again, hi Rachel. Okay, so right, so let's just go on here. Gemma, you've got choices. We've got the prophecy cards, we've got the universal cards, sorry, we've got the crystal cards, we've got the destiny, and we've got the colour cotton, which is a little bit of fun. So just keep riding what you're wanting, see if I get drawn, because I say, if there's just a handful of us tonight, I might be able to keep going back and forth to everyone, so you might as well just ask. Okay, so Corin, I hope I said that, pronounced that right, because I'm terrible at pronouncing names, so please forgive me if I pronounce that wrong. So you want a universal. Okay, so, excuse me, my hair's deciding to play havoc with me. Okay. Okay, let's go in there. Okay. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Wendy. Oh, Erin, so excited. Thanks. That is awesome. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. As long as that resonated with you, that's fine. What you have to understand, everyone, is that when I give psychic readings, I just trust what I get given, whether that's words, pictures, feelings, whatsoever, and I just pass it out. I have no idea, honestly, really what that means to you, because it's not my place to know. It's not my life. So when you can give me a little recognition of a statement like that, that's so lovely, because it just shows, okay, I'm connecting. So that's really lovely to know. Okay. So Corin, that's who I was doing before I get sidetracked. Sorry. Okay, so you've got lead. So let's have a look what it says. You have wisdom, knowledge, and strength. Share your thoughts, insights, and feelings through words or purpose to inspire others through leadership. So I feel a lot of study here. I don't know whether you're studying and whether you're contemplating it, or whether you're freaking out now. I've just said that word, study. But I feel you're a lot more, you've got a lot more savvy than what I feel you're doing right now. So there's a question that you can enhance yourself. And it's about you taking that leap of faith and saying, what the hell, why not? Okay, because you might be really surprised where that leads you. So, and I get it's really good, because I get, once you get cracking into studying or whatever this is going to be, this form of knowledge, you will just buckle down and you'll get through it and you'll do really well at it. Okay, so let's just see if there's anything else coming through there. The only thing I want to say with this card is you must keep strong to your own convictions. And it doesn't matter that other people might say your life's all right, why do you want to go in a different direction? If you feel you want to go in a different direction, there is a reason why you're getting that calling, and you must explore it. So I hope that helps at the moment to give you something. Okay, just give me a thumbs up or whatever if that meant anything to you. But again, if you want another reading, just keep plowing through. Okay, so let's have a look here. Right, so Barbara, you're wanting a universal, so let's go here. So Wendy, again, if you want a card, it's a universal card, it's a chakra card, or a destiny card, or the colour cotton, whichever you prefer. So just name what you want. And Kiri, again, if you want a reading, it's either universal, chakra card, destiny card, or the colour cotton. So just pick out of those four what you're wanting. Okay, so let's hear Barbara. Right, so Barbara, you've got union. And this says, memories of the past are rising and stirring your heart. Let love guide you as you remember. Allow the union of souls to connect once again. What I feel with that one is maybe there's something from the past, how you relate to people in the capacity of love, which either is semi-lacking at the moment, either from other people giving to you, or you're finding it a struggle within yourself. But you need to have a look what's going on at the minute. It could even mean what you're actually doing with yourself. Okay, so I want you to look back on how you receive and how you give out love, and see where that needs to get nourished in your life right now. It could even just be you need to do some self-talk with yourself. This does not mean necessarily that you're getting a new partnership. It just means that the love energy is a very strong and powerful energy. It can really change our lives. It can transform us. It can transform relationships. And it can steer us for the betterment of ourselves. So that is actually a really wicked card. So well done with that. And I hope that made sense. So just give me a little bit of a thing if that made sense to Barbara. Hi, Wendy. So New Plymouth. Yeah, that's right. You're in New Plymouth now. So let's have a look. So Wendy, you want universal as well, okay? So here we go. Okay. Right, so Wendy, I get meditate. So as I say, this one is breathe in positive energy through meditation and open your heart. Whispers received in a clear mind will enable you to see the situation clearly. So for me, you need to get more on the beach. You need ocean energy. You need you need the lapping of the waves. And if you can't get to the beach, you need to get some form of wave music. And that's your mojo when you get home from work. Just listen to that, and I feel you will get some guidance, some inspiration. I do feel that you've got to, when you make your decisions, you've got to do it from a calm space. So I feel you may need to just level yourself out first before you contemplate your next manoeuvre. So that means not coming home, rushing, thinking, oh my God, I've got to decide, I've got to do that paperwork for that, So you're just going 10 times to the dozen. I think you need to have a still moment. And once you've had the still moment, then you can actually say, what do I need to do now? Where on this paperwork, what do I need to prioritise first? And I think you'll get the clarity then. So I hope that helps with that one there. Okay. Righty, so Gina, you want universal as well. Oh, Barbara, so that totally made sense to you. That's awesome. I'm so pleased. That's really cool, because that was one powerhouse of a card. That's really a great card. Okay, so Gina, universal. Gina, let's go through. Okay, so Gina, you've got faith. Okay, so let your faith be bigger than your fear. Have trust that everything is as it's meant to be right now. Now, you've got the Dove, which means things are going to be calmer. And a lot more purification, meaning you'll get a lot more insights and your perception will be a lot clearer. It won't be clouded by other people's say or manipulation. You'll be able to work out what you're feeling, what you're seeing, what you're sensing, and how you want to maneuver next. Okay. This card is all about you trusting yourself as your own counsel, as your I always say powerhouse, but it's you being your own powerhouse. It's you being able to say, yes, I trust that, I'm doing it, I'm actioning it, I'm going to say it, I'm going to do it, blah blah blah. Okay, so I hope, Gina, that makes sense to you. Just let me know if that actually does at the moment. Okay, so let's have a look here. So Erin, you want a crystal. Crystal, you're drawn to the crystals. Okay, so again, this is a new deck. Not used this one either. Hi, Keeleen. Okay, so Erin. So as I say, guys, keep commenting. You can have a universal card. You can have a crystal card. You can have a destiny card. You can have a colour cotton. A little bit of fun with the colour cottons. Just keep telling me what you're actually wanting. Okay. Gina, yes, it does. Thank you. Okay, awesome. I'm glad that does. Okay, so Erin. Okay, so let's go in. Okay. Right, so you've got Celentine and it's spiritual awakenings. So first of all, I'm just going to really only, because it's a mini reading tonight, just talk about the spiritual awakening. But I would like you to look up Celentine. So Selenite, and look at the meanings for that. The physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. Because that is a message within itself for you. Okay? And it might help you a great deal. So spiritual awakenings, let's have a look here. It's like I want to say, you need to tidy up your temple a little bit. And I think once you just do a bit of a spring clean, get rid of the debris, the stagnant energies from your temple, and this is your temple. So redefine how you think, your mental processing, your emotionals, get rid of any garbage, anything which doesn't serve you, get rid of it. If you can't get rid of it, you need to voice it, you need to try and come to some sort of resolution with it. Okay, you need to get this temple into a certain frequency for the next part of your spiritual awakening. And I think you understand what I'm saying then. That's all I'm going to politely say on that. You need to get this power housing into a clean, vibrant, calming space for the next part of the journey. And I hope you understand what I mean by that. Okay, so Erin, that's for you there. Okay, so let's have a look here. Oh, Wendy, thank you. It's bang on emotion taking hold this week. Okay, thank you. Okay. Right, so Keeling, sorry, I hope I pronounced that right. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with names. Awful I am. Okay, and it doesn't even help that I've got glasses, so it's crazy. So you want a universal, so let's go to you. Please keep carrying on. Yep, keep carrying on commenting, guys. If anyone wants the colour cotton, Erin, you're amazing. Thank you. Keen for the next part. Gonna be a blast, honey. Gonna be a blast. Okay, so, right. Healing. Nice thing. Okay, so, right, universal. Universal. Gosh, I wish I could shuffle, but never mind. We shuffle the best we can. Okay, so let's have a look here. Righty. Ooh, interesting card. Okay, so as I say, these are new cards for me. So you've got illusion. So let's have a look here. Are you seeing this situation clearly from all perspectives? Trust your intuition as you look closely and objectively. Only then can you make the decisions. So let's have a look here, what's going on here. Yeah, so how it feels for me for that one is... Weird how I'm going to word it, because on here they've got butterflies, okay, on here. And to me it's like the butterfly is breaking from the chrysalis. So when it's in a chrysalis and it's breaking up, a butterfly in real life will actually think it's dying. It feels like everything around it is just in despair. Everything is just becoming a mess. It's not working how I want it to be. And I want to say maybe that is the energies you've been feeling, but really you're on the cusp of breaking through and moving forward and making a real leap in your life, emotionally and mentally. So I just want you to trust that you are not going backwards, and that what's unfolding is you seeing the panoramic view of your life. So you're understanding the different facets of what a situation actually means to you, or what you are actually taking part in that situation. So it is a very good card. You've just got to look at it with your mental process in a slightly different way, and that will give you more positivity. So I hope that helps at this time. Okay, so hi Gemma, so you want a crystal as well, so let's go through it. Hi Natasha. Okay, hi Rachel. Okay, yep. Okay, so let's just go to Gemma first, because we're on the old... Okay, let's just go here. Hang on a minute. Swap the pack, Sarah. Okay, so let's just go on the old crystal pack, because we're not doing universal, so I wondered why it was feeling weird. Oh, missed a card, so let's put that back in. Okay. It's so weird, these cards. Some of them are so huge. I don't know, they're like for giant hands. Another one's just for like little pixie hands. They're crazy. Okay, so, right, Gemma. Okay, let's just see what you've got. Okay. Right, so Gemma, your card is Awakening Crystal. And yours says emotional healing. So what I would like to say to you is that you need to find crystals, or look at crystals, or buy crystals, or have crystals in your home. With one, they help you emotionally, so like rose quartz or amethyst. And also stones to help you with your intuition and gut instinct. So it's actually trusting your ability, your innate self, to understand what you're receiving in the world, okay? Because that sometimes goes on different pages, and that's where I feel you get misinterpretations or misunderstandings in your life. I feel the emotions, I actually feel they're lightening up. They have been heavy at some points, but I do feel that you have done a lot of self-work there. Just keep on check on it though, so you don't get, how can I word it? Oh, what's the word? oh God, I've gone blank now. What's the word? Yeah, just keep a constant or consistency over it. So just occasionally check in with yourself, how are you? Because it's easy just to go back on autopilot, and there's been times where you've been very much on autopilot and things haven't gone according to how you thought things were going to pan out. So as I say, also don't allow these to totally take control of situations. So I mean about responses and reactions. So you need to actually just pull the reins in a little bit and say to yourself, am I reacting? So if I'm reacting, I've got to be quiet, I've got to not do anything, I've got to back off, and I've got to give myself time, space. If I'm responding, then don't hold back, just say whatever you need to do. So I hope that just helps you just at the moment. As I say, these are just little mini readings at the moment. Okay, so let's just go through here. So, okay, so Rachel, you're wanting a crystal card as well. Hi, Pauline. Hi, Sarah. So let's go through here. Okay, so Rachel. Okay, let's go for Rachel. Okay, so these cards are new, so these are crystal ones. So opal. Really Google up the meaning of opal. So that's spiritual, mental, physical, and just see whatever messages you get just by that stone itself. Now the card is saying joy. So really that card is really being in to come in to actually lighten up the load a little bit, to actually just try and get you to see that life isn't all just obligation and nitty gritty. We are allowed to have a bit of downtime where it can just be fun, where we can just be silly, and not being rude. Laughter is a real good medicine, and if that just helps you just change your mojo around where you get uplifted and motivated, that's what you have to do. So this card is saying that joy is really important for you right now. You need to keep that energy to keep you just to keep you feeling that you're doing all right. Okay, that's what I really feel. You just, for you, you need consistency. You don't deal well with the ups and downs, so try and remember that this can be your equilibrium sort of message for you, that when you're feeling a little bit on the slope, try and bring something in like that. Okay, so I hope that just helps. As I say, these are just little mini readings tonight, so I hope that just gives you some clarity at the moment. Okay, Natasha, you would like either. So I actually want to give you a crystal. Brazilinite. Haven't heard of that stone before. So again, that one's called Brazilinite. Brazilinite. So look up that stone as well, because that will give you hidden messages as well to help you. Try and find a website where it doesn't just give you the characteristics of the gemstone, meaning the physicality. Try and find one which gives you more spiritual meanings, like emotional or mental or even spiritual. Because again, these cards will give you two whammies of information, okay? So flexibility is coming in strong. So sorry if this is a little bit blunt, but I feel you can be a little bit of a hard ass, but in a lovely way. I just think you're quite direct and forthright, and sometimes I just think you may have to just slightly soften that up a little bit with certain people, not with everyone, and I'm not trying to change you anyway because you're great, but sometimes we just have to slightly change the tact, how we want to get our stuff across to get the best outcome for us, if you know what I mean. So that's all I feel for that, and that to me is the broad line for your whole life. I feel it gets in little bits in everywhere, and it is good to be that way, but sometimes we do have to look that if we want a bit more flexibility, or we're finding we're getting a little bit constrained, we've got to think where it's coming from first. And I'm sorry to say it's from us first, because what we give out eventually comes back. So I hope that just helps there. Okay, so let's have a look here. Rachel, thank you, Sarah. I can really relate to this, and it does help. A message I needed to hear. Okay, thank you so much. I'm glad that did. Okay, so Pauline, you wanted a crystal. Yeah, okay, so let's have a look at the crystal. And let's see if we can answer that question as well. So I might do both cards actually for you and see what we get. Okay, so Pauline, I'm going to do the crystal card and I'm going to do the universal card as well. And let's just see if we get some clarity with that, okay? So Pauline's just asked me a question about something personal to her. So we're just going to use the crystal cards and the universal and see if we just get some answers. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, Kaylin. Oh, sorry, that's lovely. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so let's write it. Okay, so Pauline. Okay, so Black Odison, you need to look up the characteristics of Black Odison. So again, find a spiritual website which gives you the spiritual meanings, the emotional, the mental, to give you some clarity to the question you've just asked me. It could just be to just give you the strength and guidance you need right now, just for you, okay? So, the shadow. Okay. This card is actually getting you to look at stuff, I've got to say, quite realistically. The shadow to me is reality and fantasy. And not being rude, they can get very merged together and very difficult to see the proper picture. Okay, so this black tourmaline is going to help you unravel that, so it gives you proper understanding of what you feel, what you felt about it, what interpretations, so that you can finally see stuff from both angles, from that person's angle, but equally from your own, but for the outcome for you, not for the other person, for you, okay? And that's really important for you, okay? So the next card for you is senses in relation to that question. So call upon all your senses of mind, body, and soul to bring awareness and understanding to the situation. Pay attention to the messages of guidance. So again, that does correlate with that card. So as I say, Google this black obsidian crystal, because I think it's going to give you a lot more clarity to those two cards. And I'm not, at the moment, I'm not getting any more guidance, because what I just downloaded for the shadow is what I'm sort of picking up at the minute. And the more you get guidance from that black obsidian, the more these senses, you're going to get more understanding. You're going to really see and truly see the reasons behind it. And I think that's what really deep down you need to know. Okay, so I hope that's given you some guidance there, Pauline. Okay, so let's have a look here. So let's have a look. So Gemma, yeah, it definitely does. With the message, thank you so much, sir. That's awesome. Kaylin, thank you. And yes, thank you so for doing that pronunciation of your name. As I tell, I'm so sorry. I'm hopeless. And it's so good that you actually wrote it like that, so I understand. Okay, so Rachel, thank you, Sarah. I can really relate. That's great. Okay, so Tracy, you would like a colour card. And as I say, this is a little bit of fun. But as you saw, or heard, should I say, with Paul, it was a bit relevant. Okay, so Tracy, let's just go in. So as I say, the colour con is you get one cotton for the issue, one for opposition, and one for strategy. Okay. Okay. Right, let's just get those in order. Okay, so Tracy, you got green. So green for the issue is, should you follow your heart or commit your emotional well-being to another? So this is obviously just directing you. There could be something to do with the love of a situation. And sometimes it's not necessarily that you're looking for new love. It could be how much are you giving to yourself and how much are you giving to other people. So as I say, this is the issue. Should you follow your own heart or commit your emotional well-being to another? So again, another slant to that is, you are the destiny of you when it comes to love. You'll know what to do. We can't hand that over to someone else to give us the love and to direct us with love. Only we understand that for within ourselves. They have their own interpretation, what they think love is. When we come together, that is another ball game in itself, trying to fathom it out together when we're on totally different understandings what love is and what we all need. Okay, so the opposition is blue. So this colour is normally that someone close can be hindering you a little bit. Like it can be hindering your progress. It could be like minor little disagreements, or they're not playing by the rules. Okay, so again, you need to listen to your heart and see what direction that is for you. Okay, so have I got purple here? I'm just looking at my colours and making sure that's not a blue. No, that's a purple. Okay, so purple is, as I say, it goes with your heart. Use your intuition. Really listen to your inner voice rather than conventional wisdom. So again, they're getting you to use your senses to understand the situation. So I hope that means something to you. As I say, the colour cottons are just a little bit of fun, but they can be relevant. So just interpret that to how you will, Tracy, and see if that makes any sense to you. Okay, so Joy, you would like a crystal. Pauline, thank you, that's fine, but honestly look at that gemstone, really look at that up, that black tourmaline. So Gemma, the colour cotton is this. So it's just an old fortune telling type of divination, and as I say, we picked 3 colours, one's for issue, one's for opposition, one's for strategy. But sometimes, weirdly enough, it can actually mean something. So Paul already confirmed that totally made sense to him. I'm not sure yet if that meant anything with Tracy at the moment. I'm not quite sure. So Joy, okay, let's just keep an eye on the time, because you know me, guys, I gas bag away. Right, so Joy, you want crystal. God, is everyone humid or is it just me? It's gone so hot tonight. I'm sorry, I'm hoping I'm not looking like a wet rag here. It's just, whew, it's gone hot. Okay, hi Jacqueline. Pauline, yes I do need, yeah, happen, yeah, great, thank you. Yeah, I'm sure that you're going to get a lot more guidance once you Google that info, what I said to you. Okay, so let's see, right, let's see what this card is. Okay, so you've got Kunzite, Kunzite, and it's self-love. So at the moment, you've got a lovely card. It's all about you. Fantastic. So this one is really about putting your needs and your wants and desires first before other people, and that's not being selfish. It just means that right now the energies are coming through you to actually help you to do stuff for yourself. So a lot of the time we do not do TLC on ourselves. We give it all out and we forget about ourselves, and we always leave ourselves on empty. So this is the time for you. Go and chase those dreams, what you want to do. Do what you need to do to make you feel at peace, calm, where you feel comfortable in your own skin, in your own mind, and in your own heart. So you go for it, okay? That's an awesome card. Again, look up that crystal. On a more of a spiritual website, you're going to get a lot more extra messages via that. So please Google that crystal. Okay. So Jacqueline. Right, you want to know about health. Okay, so I'm going to do the crystal ones for that, because crystals can actually help with health as well. So let's just have a look here. Right, lapis. Right, lapis. Okay, so this is to do with past life. So you need to basically look up this crystal. So it's lapis lazuli, I think. Lapis lazuli. Everyone knows I'm terrible at pronunciations, so please look up that crystal. Now, past lives. Now, the funny thing is with health is, you may not be aware that sometimes from past lives, we can bring in stuff from our past which we haven't cleared. So this card is coming in for you to start looking at things to to do with your health, whatever that is, and see, is it relating to life situations you've encountered, to your life experiences? And if you're getting any doubt with that, it might be good for you to do a past life meditation to try and help you let go of any old patterns which is within your psyche. It can also be ancestral past life issues as well. So if you're struggling with that, have a look and see if there's anything in your family history relating to what you're going through right now, because you might be able to release some of that energetic energy via finding out information there. So that's a little bit of an in-depth one. But as I say, you can meditate, and you can get meditations for past lives, and you can get different sorts to help with health. So it might be worth just giving that a go, but definitely look at that crystal. So as I said tonight, it is just about giving little mini readings. Okay. Gemma, yeah, thanks. Yeah, you have a good night too. Thanks for joining us. You have a good rest of your night. Yeah, Barbara, it is hot, man. It is hot. It definitely is. Joy, thank you. That's my pleasure. Okay, so Colleen, do you want a crystal? Do you want a universal? Do you want a destiny card? Or do you want a colour cotton? Just let me know what you're wanting. Oh, Tracy, that's okay. Thank you. That's okay. No worries. No worries. Thank you. Thank you for joining. It's okay. Okay. Hi, Anna. So I'll do Anna while... Colleen, you just tell me what you want. So crystal, universal, destiny, or colour cotton. Just put that down in a comment and I'll get back to you in a minute. Right, so Anna, you want crystal, so let's have a look. Okay, just keep an eye on the time. Okay, so what have I done with this pack? I've totally munched it up. Oh, happy with anything. Okay, sweet as. Okay. Okay, Anna. Right, so you've got an interesting one. You've got Soul Connection Crystal. So these are normally like, that's looking at to me a two-pointed clear quartz. So try and look for the definition of clear quartz on the internet, and look at crystals and put Soul Connection crystals and see, you might get a third message via that. But you've got Lovers here, so let's just see what that's to do with. So let's have a look. I'm just getting energies merging at the minute. That's what it feels like to me at the moment. Energies merging. It's strange because all I want to say is that I feel more on an even keel now. But I don't think I did, if that makes any sense. So I felt it was okay and it was all right. But now I feel more cemented. I feel there could be more opportunities and more prospects. So whether you're in a relationship or whether you're looking for a relationship, I don't know. Because as I said, these are just little brief mini readings. But I want to say you're on the right track. Whatever you're doing it well. And you're being consistent. And I think that's half the battle, being consistent. And I think also... you're being very realistic, you're being very true to me, open, that we all have our different energies. We all bring something to the table. It can't just be our way or the highway. So I hope that makes sense to you at the moment. But as I say, these only are mini readings for tonight. Have them all over that, but definitely look up those crystals as well. So I hope that means something to you. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, so Colleen F, I'm going to do crystals for you, I think. Okay, let's have a look. Pyromorphate. Now, I have never heard of that crystal, so I'll spell it. Pyromorphate. HITE. So definitely look at the meaning for that, because there's definitely going to be a spiritual meaning. So look at a site for spiritual, mental, emotional. Okay, not necessarily, could be the physical as well. Always look at that for healing, but look at the whole shebang. So Google that on one of the websites. So yours at the minute is patience. Okay, so Anna, you're welcome, not a problem at all. Kaylin, thank you, that's fine. Yeah, you've got to go, no problem, have a lovely night. Okay, so patience, let's have a look what this is. I just feel you need to slow your tracks down a little bit. It's like you are sort of leaping quite full bound without sort of having little pit stops just to double check where you're at. And it's not that you're making bad choices or anything like that. I just think you need to just check, are you missing anything? Are you missing opportunities along the way? And sometimes we, you know, like when we get the whole big fanfare all at once, you don't take it totally on board for what the treasure it is, but when we get the slow pace or the slow build up to it, we're actually more appreciative, and when we get the whole outcome, yeah, we actually truly look at it as a gift. So that's all I'd like to say on that one, is just slow it down a little tad, just to make sure you're not missing any other golden opportunities, and so that you can really be appreciative of what you're getting given as gifts, okay, and what's around you, what energy is around you. So I hope that just helps you just at this time. So I just want to quickly just stop for a minute, because I just want to do a little, I do my little chat, don't I? So I just want to do a little chat just about 7 ways of how you can invite spirituality into your life. So spirituality is either considered hocus pocus or something that can really only be learned or aware by people who practice it a lot. But in reality, it's not that difficult. Our everyday experiences remain the same. It's only the only one thing what changes is our way of looking at them, okay? So there's 7 easy methods which you can adopt if you want to get more connected with your inner self. So the first one is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of concentrating solely on the present moment. It means not clinging on to moments because you know they became part of the past, even as you think of them. So it's just being current right now, okay? It's forgetting everything you've done previous, and it's just seeing, feeling, sensing right now, okay? Meditation gives you an art of focus. It does not require immense discipline. You can just put on music you like and zone, and you can get some epiphanies. You can get guidance through the words. You can get uplift or emotional uplift or whatever through the actual musical chords. So meditation is not following the grassy knoll up to the castle, okay, or meeting the wizard or whatever, or meeting your spirit guide. There's ways and means of how you can meditate to help you to get clarity. Mother Nature is a powerful tool. It can purify the air, it's rebirth, you know, it can totally energize your whole frequency and your whole vibration within your whole body, mentally, emotionally and physically. Okay, gratitude. It may not seem a lot, but if you're grateful about stuff, you'll attract more like of like. Okay, so you'll get more of that gratitude come towards you. Okay, so blessings, being thankful for what you've got, not thinking the grass is green on the other side, or trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know, just be content with what you've got as a person in your life. Okay. Openness to possibilities, not living in a square box, saying the world is my oyster, bring it to me. I'm prepared to try anything once, okay? Intuition, listen to your gut instinct. It can be an alarm bell when you're going off track, or it can give you huge guidance and joy, okay? So really pay attention to that, really get in touch with that inner self of yours. And learning. You're not meant to be stuck in one way for life. You're meant to evolve as you grow older. So keep being adventurous, be spontaneous. Just say, what the heck? I'm going to try it. and you might be really pleasantly surprised how your life shifts, because your energy shifts because you're changing direction. Okay, so let's have a look here. Anna, yeah, thank you, that's fine. Okay, so Sarah, you would like a crystal. So let's have a look here. So excuse me guys, sorry. Just move my hair out of the way. Right, Sarah, you want a crystal. These are lovely cards actually, I really like these, I'm so good. Okay, so agate. So again, look up the meaning of agate. The spiritual side, the emotional, the mental, and the physical, because all of those can give you hidden messages to help you in your current state. So healthy body. So again, I just feel with that one, I don't know why I have to say it like this, but you know, a diamond was a rough crystal at one point in its life. So a masterpiece takes time to sculpture, to cultivate, because you equally want the inside to match the outside. You know what I mean? So just really have a look about what things are you doing for your total well-being and your vitality. So all aspects of you, not just this shell, but your emotions, your mental, because all of it has to read on the same blueprint, or otherwise you're going to get distortion, and the physical is going to react if the mental is not level with the emotional self. So that's what I just feel for you right now. Just try and find that happy balance, but definitely look at the agate, because that's definitely coming in to help you with that. Okay, so I hope that little, as I say, these are mini readings. I hope that just gives you a little bit of insight today. Just let me know if that meant something to you. Hi Stacey. Hi Robin. Okay, let's have a look here. So Stacey, so tonight I'm doing little mini readings. So you've got crystals. So you can ask for a crystal reading, you can ask for a universal reading, you can ask for a destiny card, or we can muck around and we can do the little old-fashioned fortune telling, which is a colour cotton. So the colour cotton means you get free colour cottons, and one will be issue, one will be opposition, one will be strategy. And at the minute, I'm not sure, Tracy, she said, yeah, thank you, so it might have meant so to her. Paul definitely said it had a correlation to him this week. So yes, so please, Stacey, just let me know what you're wanting. Right, Robin, you're wanting a crystal, hun. So let's just go here. Let's have a look for you, Robin. Let's have a look. Hi, Dawn. Oh, yes, Renee, I will put that 7 ways up on the Facebook page. Yeah, I'll just put it as, I'll change it to an image and I'll post it as a post tomorrow. Yeah, no worries, will do, because they are useful, I know. And it's just getting consistent, it's just reminding yourself to do it. And I know all of us do have these lovely thoughts to help ourselves, but we do, life gets in the way, doesn't it? And we do forget these little things. But it's the little things what actually make the transformation, doesn't it, you know? Right, so, Robin, crystal. Right, so you've got, right, what's this? Right, I'm gonna, I think it's calcite. So C-A-L-C-I-T-E. As Robin knows, I'm terrible at pronouncing stuff. So this one's more, so again, Robin, look that up. Look at that crystal. Get an emotional side, because the spiritual side. Look at the spiritual, the emotional, the physical, and the mental processing, because you'll get hidden messages just on that crystal definition on its own. It's saying relax here. So let's have a look why we've got relax for you. Weirdly, honey, I just feel you need to just get out your head a little bit. I just think you need to just have some zone out time where, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. And I just feel you just got to step out of that for a minute. You don't have to have full direction just because it's the end of a year. So I just want to politely say to you, just use this festive time in between work and that, and just to chill, enjoy your time with family and that. And then in the new year, you'll be more charged up to see what you want to do and where you feel you want to get directed, and what you what the next step is in your game plan, okay? But right now, just give yourself a little bit of a breather. Don't worry about too much at the moment, okay? Because this is just, I feel, just weighing you down a little bit. So Robin, I hope that makes sense to you. So as I say, look up that crystal. As I say, tonight it's just little mini readings. So Robin, if that did mean anything, can you just do a little wee comment? That'd be great. Oh, Renee, have you got the exact ones like I've got? Oh, which ones have I got? So have you got these ones, Renee, what I've got, the crystal with Rochelle Sharman? Have you got those ones, or have you got a different crystal set? Renee's just saying she's bought some crystals, so I'm always intrigued if there's other crystal sets out there. So yeah, just put a comment and tell me what who got yours. Oh, you've got the same one as well. I know, they're lovely, aren't they? They're really good. Oh, you haven't got those? No? Okay, well, just let me know what crystal set you've got, because I'm always intrigued to see what other sets are out there. Thanks, Robin. Yeah, I know. We have a lot to process, but sometimes we do have to give it a little bit of a breather, a little bit of vacation, don't we? You know, right, let's have a look. Ah, Kimberly, first time watcher. Okay, so you have a choice, Kimberly. Crystal, you can ask for a crystal card, you can ask for a universal card, you can ask for a destiny card, or we're doing a little bit of fun tonight, a little bit old-fashioned fortune telling with colour cottons. So I picked 3 colour cottons for you. One's relating to an issue, the second is opposition, and the third one is a strategy. And at the minute, seems to be resonating with quite a few people who have had it. So let's just go through here. Okay, can people just remind me, because now I've got sidetracked. I've completely forgotten who I'm doing a reading for. So can you remind me who I'm doing the reading for? Renee, was I meant to be doing the reading for you? Can you just comment? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle away. But if I've missed you, if I was meant to be doing a reading for you right now... Oh, Kimberly, thank you. I'm so glad someone else is on the ball. I seriously am. You see, guys, I just go off at a tangent and it's terrible. Okay, so Kimberly, so sorry. Okay, so Dioptase, Dioptase. So you need to look up that crystal. And you've got heart healing. So that can be quite a few different aspects. So that can be to do with the actual... the heart chakra, so you need to do some work on your heart chakra. So you need to Google heart chakra health benefits of improving your heart chakra. And again, you want to look at all the facets of that: emotional, mental, physical. Okay, just check your circulation as well at the moment. Just make sure you're doing stuff in your diet to help your circulation. Sometimes when that comes in, we might need to do a little bit of a detox just to get rid of a little bit of toxins. Just to help the blood flows, just to help oxygenate it and get rid of toxins. So that's really what I feel for. But the heart chakra, for some reason, is coming in real strong for you. So Google that, because in itself, there is loads of messages in the heart chakra, and you can get a lot of guidance and tips of how to encourage that. Okay, so really have a lot of green and magenta around you, the colour, to help you. So I hope that just helps you at the moment, Kimberly. Okay, so Renee, let's just do the crystal. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Right, so you've got Amazite. So you need to look up Amazonite. So you need to look up that crystal as well for its spiritual meanings. Because again, as I'm saying to everyone, this card is too... You're going to get loads more readings from this, but I'm afraid you're just going to have to do that little bit of work when we finish. So the life purpose. So to me, this is coming in. Kimberly, my pleasure. Thank you. Thanks for joining. My pleasure. Life purpose. I feel you're on the cusp of having to redefine yourself, or you may feel that in the new year you're going to be on a crossroads to decide, are you going to plunge forward with the dream, or are you going to keep the status quo? And I want to say to you, plunge for the dream. Live big. You only have one life. If you don't believe in yourself, the world is not going to. And if you give that mojo out, people around you are not going to give you the self-worth or think you're the treasure, which you should be. So I hope that just gives you a little bit of guidance with that one, okay? Right, so let's have a look here. Okay, can believe that's fine. Okay, so right, gonna do some colour cottons. Let's have a look here. Who wants the colour cotton? Let's have a look here. Terrible, isn't it, when you've got glasses and you still have to squint at the screen. Okay, so Stacey, you want the colour cotton. As I say, this one is a little bit of fun, but weirdly it has been quite relevant. So it's a very old-fashioned way of fortune telling. So I'm just going to go in. Okay, so we've got our first cord, cotton. Right, let's just get these sorted. Oh, unraveling. Okay, so let's just make sure that's the correct colour. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look what's going on here. So you've got black. So this is normally saying there's a lot of unresolved business around you. So that's what the issue is saying. So there could be a lot of things in the pot which haven't totally got conclusion yet. Okay. Pink is for the opposition. So sometimes this means mini quarrels with others, maybe forcing you into choices you don't actually want to make. So again, that is an opposition. So you could have hidden forces from other people trying to steer you in a different direction. And yellow, the strategy is basically you've got to be logical about your priorities and be aware of what others are saying, especially when they think that you're out of hearing. So I'm not trying to say there's malicious stuff going on, but what it's trying to do is trying to direct you for you to steer the way and not get manipulated by other people and not worry also basically about other people's opinions, because they don't know best for you. Only you know what's best for you. So again, as I say, this is just a little bit of fun, that one. So it is just a little bit of fun. Maybe that might have meant something to you in some sort of situation. So again, I just want to remind people that I do a little healing, distance healing circle. So if you know of anyone right now who could do with some healing work, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, they've had op or something, or they've been diagnosed with something, you can just Facebook me on the Words Within Serenity and Beyond Facebook page. You can either put it as a post or private message me, and all I need is the full name of the person and the date of birth if you've got it. And then every Sunday I can send them distance healing, and what I do is I tune it in so they get healing for the rest of the month. Okay, so just to remind you of that. Okay, so Kimberly, thank you so much. That's fine. Let's have a look. Okay, right, so let's have a look. Stacey, thank you, Sarah. That did mean something to me, and I've been dealing with it lately, so spot on. Oh, so well done. Thank you. That's really awesome. That meant something to you. That's great. Yeah, thank you, Sarah. Renee, chase the dream. Exactly. Oh, and thank you. You're saying that's really cool, the cotton one. I know, they're intriguing, eh? They're very old-fashioned, but they do make sense. Okay, so as I say, I'm just going to do a couple of more readings before we close off for the night. So please keep sending me your little comments so I can see you. I'm just making sure that we're going up. So as I say, at the beginning of the show, I did do a little bit about December. So I might just do a Destiny one just for the festive period, just for us to remind ourselves, because it can get a little bit stressful, can't it? I know it's meant to be fun and we're meant to enjoy it, but the lead up can be a tad stressful for most of us. So I'm just going to go through and just see what inspiration we get for Christmas. So just bear with. Okay. So this is just a general little statement for us all to think about over the busy period of Christmas and New Year. Enthusiasm! Yay! So, it's meant to be fun. It's meant to be happy. It's meant to be a loving time. We've got to take everything in our stride. And what doesn't get done, doesn't get done. Who cares? As long as we have enough food in the cupboard, a couple of drinks, laughter, good company. Does it matter about the presents? Does it matter about the weather? Okay, so that's just a little insight for December. So Renee, you want a quick colour cotton? Okay, hi Dee, how are you? Right, so colour cotton ones are 3 colour cottons. 1 for issue, 1 for opposition, 1 for strategy. So far, I'd say they're old fashioned. They've been quite relevant for people. Right. Okay, that's what I feel for that one. So let's just go in and just make sure. Okay, right. Let's just get those in order. Okay, so you've got, just make sure. Hang on a minute, just want to make sure. What colour have I just got there? Excuse me guys, I'm just making sure I've got the right colour. Just going in here just to make sure. Oh yes it is, sorry. I just thought it was that colour but I had to make sure. So this is gold, so sorry. I had a yellow and an orange in, then I thought, God, is this meant to be the orange one? But I know I couldn't find a gold orange, so I had to find a different colour to remind me. And so I just, okay. Anyway, digressing. Right, issue. Should you aim high or accept the limitations of a present circumstance? So the issue is, should you aim high or accept the limitations of a present circumstance? Okay. Pink, opposition. This is again, others may be forcing you into choices you do not want to make. So you might be being slightly manipulated or to go a different direction to what you feel you need to go. Okay. Black for the strategy is counteract any negativity with positive action, however small. So that means keep strong, keep to where you feel you want to go, use your gut instinct and keep forging ahead. Okay, so Renee, I hope that meant something to you then. Yeah, Dee, I've had a wonderful day, thank you. So Dee, I'm just going to give you a quick reading. So let's just get my universal ones out. Renee, well, that matches the crystal card. Okay, so just, yeah, take that on board then. So, yeah, if that helps you give you a different angle with that or a little bit more boomph to forge ahead with it, you go for it. Okay, so D. Right, so as I said, this is a new deck. So for me, this card for you is balance. Okay, so what it says here is, are you doing too much? Take time to rest, rejuvenate, and find balance in all areas of your life. A change now will build a strong foundation for the future. So I'm really feeling that is helping you to recharge your whole frequency. Okay, it's like, I want to say, it's not like recharging the battery like, you know how you do a cell phone and that. To me, it's like updating your computer software so that you can actually recalibrate your energies for the next heave-ho of what you've got to do for yourself. Okay, whether that's emotional, mental, physical. Okay. So the balance part as well, I just want to hold in on that. Yeah, it's just a fine balance with you. Finding that it's a little bit of a scale at the minute. It's a little bit of a juggling act for you. But you have got to try and find something for you or some place or do something what counteracts. I just feel a little bit hectic energies around you. So you need to try and find a little bit of quiet time somewhere or stillness here. So again, you need to fathom out what that means to you. Okay, so as I say, tonight is only a little mini readings tonight. Okay. So, well, Renee said, wow, that matches the crystal card reading she got. Yeah, again, chase the dreams and don't let anyone stop me. Exactly, Renee. Exactly. Oh, okay. So Kayleen, you just wanted to know about that crystal. What I do is, let me just see if I can see it quickly. Hang on. Right. Pyromorphate. Okay, so Carleen, it is spelled Pyromorphate. Paramorphate. Okay. If you don't get that down, just send me a private message and I'll find the card and I'll write it again for you, okay? Just in case you haven't heard that. Okay, so Dee's replied, yeah, been doing that too much. Okay, yeah, and oh, lovely, you plan a holiday. So hey, good, that's awesome. So you're getting that card into manifestation, so that's lovely. Okay, I'm just going to do one more crystal card, and that's going to be for Joanne P. So Joanne, let's just see what we get for you. Oh my god, I can't even pronounce this crystal. Oh my god, how on earth should you pronounce that? Okay, I'm going to show you it. And then I'm going to spell it out because I don't even know how to pronounce it. So it's spelled CACOXENITE. So that is spelled CACOXENITE. So what I've been saying to people with these crystal cards, if you didn't get that, Joanne, can you just private message me and I will write that. I'll send you the name of it if you didn't catch that. You need to look these crystals up because they do have spiritual and mental, emotional and physical attributes to them, which can give you so many hidden or extra treasures of messages for you right now. Okay, Kaylin, thank you, you're welcome. Okay, so yours is about new beginnings. So I feel you're at a cusp of doors closing of where you've been up to in your life, and I just feel you're getting that little bit of an itch to actually have a fresh, not necessarily a fresh start with everything, but you're feeling that little bit of, you want a bit of a change. You want to explore life. You want a bit more adventure. So as I say with that card, just go with your inspiration. Any ideas what come to mind, don't poo-far them. Just explore them. Have a little dream board or a little thing on your computer of ideas of what little things you wouldn't mind trying. Okay, they could be skill-based, they could be experiences, they could be things to enhance you as a soul for your own empathy or understanding or things like that to make you feel more happy within yourself. So I just feel quite excited with that card. I feel there's a lot of opportunities and prospects for you, but you must go out and get them. They're not going to come to you on a silver platter, unfortunately. Okay. So let's have a look here. So yeah, so Kaylin said, yeah, new ways of thinking, perfect. So that's lovely. Okay. So we're just doing one more reading, Valerie. We're just giving you one, you're my last reading for the night. So as we're coming up to the 8:30 cusp, doesn't it go quick, guys? I just don't know where the time goes. So Valerie, I'm just going to do a quick crystal card for you. So again, you've got a new crystal. I'm not familiar with this one. So I'm going to spell it out to you. It is CHATTUCKITE. So that is SHATTUCKITE. So please Google that crystal. There will be hidden messages for you, but you need a more spiritual website because you need to understand the spiritual, the mental, the emotional and physical attributes of this crystal, because that will help you in your current time. And right now it says teacher. So at the moment, I feel that you could be having a lot of situations around you where you are actually teaching other people different attributes. They could be emotional lessons you're teaching, they could be actual skill based, but at the minute I don't feel you're the student. I feel that you have got a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom to share with the world, and I feel you need to actually do that. It actually makes you feel more alive, it gives you more of a purpose, and I also feel it will steer you into other directions as well, because you'll see the leadership qualities within you. So as I say, these are only just mini readings for tonight, so I hope that makes sense. So Joanne said, oh, that's crazy, that's accurate, so that is awesome. Okay, so thank you, Cassandra, that's great. So Cassandra, yeah, thanks Joanne, that's good. Right, so Cassandra, I'm just going to do one card for you, and then we're going to just start doing our other bits. Right, so you've got Hematite Diamond, so you've got a real corker one there, and this is about dreams. So with that one, I really want you to take notice of your dreams. Just take note of the impressions, the feelings, because they're trying to guide you at the moment. If you believe in dream catchers, I do believe you need one, even if it's just in a little ornament. It doesn't have to be too big, but definitely explore the dream purposes, because you get a lot of guidance through guides and through spirit realm for you. To me, you're very spiritual, so that is coming in more and more strong at the minute. So really take note, see what the pattern of what you're getting given. Even look at some of the dream journals, just to get different ideas of what the impressions you're getting, to give a different angle, okay? So as I said, guys, thank you for tonight. As I say, this event is just for mini readings, just little snippets just to help yourselves. So for those who want to stay with me, I'm just going to do a very quick close-off meditation. For those who don't wish to stay, thank you so much for tonight. I'll be back in 2 weeks on Tuesday, December the 19th at 7 p.m. And hopefully we won't get any internet glitch this time when we get on live straight away. So if you're wanting to stay, please stay. If you don't, ta-ta for now, and have a lovely rest of your night. And yeah, just take care of yourselves. So if you are staying for the meditation, just get yourself comfortable and just relax. Just take a slow breath from your day. So I'm just going to do a little meditation about receiving healing from your healing guide, okay? Righty. So just for now, I just want you to take some slow, easy breaths and just noting your breath, okay? Just don't try to change it in any way, just notice your breath. I just want you to observe the breath, how you breathe in and how you breathe out. And just use that breath as a focus to help you relax the rest of the body, starting from your toes and moving up. So you're just going to breathe in and breathe out, and those relaxing energies are just moving up through your body now, through the legs, through the torso, through the head, and the whole body now is starting to relax as you breathe in and out. So again, just take those loving, beautiful in-breaths in and out as you sense all of your body unwinding from your day. So you're feeling completely relaxed and feeling comfortable and calm. So I'd like you to imagine a wise and loving spirit beings are forming a circle around you. So just use your imagination that you can see these wise and loving beings, and you can see them as beings of light. And as you look, use your internal vision, and you can see the circle of wise, loving light beings standing just the right distance from you. They keep their presence safe and protective and loved. These loving light beings want nothing from you. They're simply here to help you receive a healing from one of your healing guides. So just feel the love that these light beings are sending you. Feel their love for you gently opening up your heart center in the middle of your chest. You don't need to do anything, just allow yourself to feel the love and light they're sending you. These light beings love you unconditionally. They know all what you've been through, all the choices you've had to make, and why you had to make them. And they still love you completely, exactly as you are. So really let yourself feel the love they have for you. And as you allow yourself to become aware of a brighter light that is approaching the outside of the circle, this is the light of the healing guide that can best help you at this time. Allow yourself to feel the unconditional love and light that this healing guide is sending you. You might sense it as a light or as a feeling. And as your healing guide draws closer, convey to them telepathically in your mind what it is you want healing for. And sense your guide finer tuning and meeting your vibration. And you can feel this healing vibration starting to reach the part or the parts where you need healing. So feel this higher, finer healing energies mingle with your own energy field. Notice how your own energy is affected by this incoming stream of healing energy. And just imagine that every cell is being infused with divine healing energy. And just notice how it feels. Send the love to the parts or part requiring healing, and send the love to the healing guide also. Almost immediately you will feel love and light coming back to you from your healing guide. Use this energy to help you relax even more deeply, and notice how in this state of deep relaxation you can feel the divine healing rays even more profoundly. Allow the healing to take place at a deeper level, and let your awareness start to understand the reasons behind the condition you have. Allow yourself to understand how you may have contributed to this condition, and allow yourself to see on a physical level what you can do to heal yourself. So just spend this moment breathing in that loving energy from your loving healing guide. And you will know intuitively when this healing is complete. So you can ask for your healing guide to finish the healing now, or you can ask for it to be finished tonight while you sleep. It is your choice. So when you feel ready, thank your healing guide telepathically for their love and healing. Thank the beings of light for their assistance too. And start feeling yourself back into your physical body once more. Feel your arms and your legs and your fingers and your toes. You may want to move your fingers and your toes before opening your eyes. You may want to just relax where you are, just to get a few minutes before you want to get up and go about your business. So while you're just relaxing there, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. Any queries, anyone, anything you need, any of the crystal names which I got given you or you wasn't sure, just give me a bell and just tell me a question and I'll try and answer it. So God bless, all the best, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time on Tuesday, December the 19th. Thank you so much, and God bless to you all. Bye.